Joe Hill, an acclaimed author of novels such as Heart-Shaped Box, Horns, and The Fireman, has become one of the most distinctive voices in modern literature. While Hill shares his famous father Stephen King's talent for storytelling, he has carved his own unique path. His journey to success is not just about his writing skills, but also the lessons he's learned and shared with aspiring authors. In this video, we dive deep into Joe Hill's advice for new writers, examining his strategies for crafting compelling stories and building a sustainable writing career. 1. Embrace authenticity in your voice. One of Hill's foundational principles for new writers is the importance of authenticity. He emphasizes that every writer has their own voice, and the key to success lies in discovering and refining it. The best stories come from writers who have something to say in their own way, Hill shares. Many new writers fall into the trap of trying to mimic popular authors or write for trends. Hill warns against this, encouraging writers to trust their unique perspective and style. Authenticity, he argues, resonates with readers far more than imitation ever could. How to apply this advice? Write what excites and moves you, even if it's unconventional. Don't worry about how your style compares to others. Instead, focus on what makes your voice unique. Practice writing in different genres or styles to uncover what feels most natural to you.
Hi and welcome in our channel Alive Inc. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe for our future videos, and thank you very much in advance.
2. Write fearlessly and take risks. Joe Hill's stories are known for their audacity, weaving horror, fantasy, and psychological depth into narratives that defy easy categorization. He encourages writers to embrace risk and avoid playing it safe with their work. Don't be afraid to write something bold that might fail. It's better to write something ambitious and fall short than to never take the leap, Hill advises. This fearless approach allows writers to create memorable, groundbreaking work. Hill believes taking creative risks is vital for growth and innovation, even if it means occasional setbacks. How to apply this advice? Try writing scenes or stories that scare or challenge you. Experiment with unconventional structures, formats, or ideas. Let go of the need for perfection in early drafts. Focus on pushing your creative boundaries. 3. Start small, but start now. Hill often champions the value of short stories for budding writers. Short stories provide a manageable format to experiment with characters, themes, and structures. They also allow writers to hone their skills without the daunting commitment of a novel. Short stories are like the gym for writers. They let you build your storytelling muscles, Hill explains. Writing shorter works also offers opportunities for publication in literary magazines or anthologies, which can help writers gain confidence and visibility. How to apply this advice? Challenge yourself to write one short story every week or month. Submit your completed stories to contests, online platforms, or journals. Use short stories to test out ideas that could later grow into full novels. 4. Treat writing like a job. For Joe Hill, writing isn't just an art, it's a discipline. He stresses the importance of approaching writing with the same commitment and structure as any other profession. Show up for work every day, whether or not inspiration strikes. The story will reveal itself if you keep putting in the effort, Hill says. He believes that consistency and persistence are what separate aspiring writers from successful ones. By setting a schedule and treating writing as a priority, even part-time writers can make meaningful progress. How to apply this advice? Establish a daily or weekly writing routine, even if it's just 30 minutes a day. Create a dedicated workspace where you can focus. Set achievable goals, such as a word count or specific deadlines. 5. Learn from your failures. Joe Hill's journey to success wasn't without its struggles. Before his breakthrough, he faced rejection and had projects that didn't work out. Rather than letting these setbacks discourage him, he saw them as valuable lessons. Failure is a part of every writer's journey. It teaches you what doesn't work, so you can figure out what does, Hill shares. How to apply this advice? Reframe rejection as feedback, not failure. Keep experimenting and learning from each story, even the ones that don't succeed. Develop resilience by celebrating small victories, like finishing a draft or receiving constructive criticism. 6. Read widely and learn from others. Hill is a voracious reader, and he firmly believes that reading is essential for writers to grow. He suggests reading not only in your preferred genre, but also in other areas to broaden your perspective. Reading is like fuel for your creativity. The more you read, the better equipped you'll be to tell your own stories, Hill says. Hill also encourages writers to study the works of those they admire, analyzing what makes their writing effective. How to apply this advice? Set aside time each week to read books, essays, or short stories. Keep a notebook to jot down techniques or ideas you find inspiring. Engage with different genres to discover fresh approaches to storytelling. 7. Write stories that feel personal. Although Hill's work often ventures into the fantastical, his stories are rooted in deeply personal and human experiences. He believes that when writers infuse their stories with emotional truths, readers connect with them on a profound level. Even if your story has monsters or magic, it needs to be about real emotions and experiences, Hill explains. How to apply this advice. Draw from your own life or emotions to shape your characters and conflicts. Think about universal themes, like love, fear, or loss, that can resonate with readers. Don't shy away from exploring difficult or vulnerable topics in your work. 8. Revise relentlessly. For Hill, revision is where good stories become great. He views the first draft as merely the raw material for the real work, shaping, refining, and polishing the narrative. The first draft is for you to figure out the story. Revision is for the reader, Hill advises. He recommends stepping away from a draft after finishing it to gain perspective before diving into revisions. How to apply this advice. Edit multiple times, focusing on different aspects, e.g., plot, character arcs, pacing. Share your work with beta readers or critique partners for feedback. Be willing to cut or rewrite sections that don't serve the story. 9. Build your writing community. Writing can be a solitary pursuit, but Joe Hill emphasizes the importance of connecting with other writers. A supportive community provides encouragement, feedback, and inspiration. You don't have to do it alone. A good writing group can make all the difference, Hill says. Whether through workshops, online forums, or local events, finding like-minded writers can enrich your creative process. How to apply this advice. Join a writing group or start one with friends. Participate in writing conferences or literary events. Engage with other writers on social media or forums. 10. Keep the reader in mind. While Hill stresses writing authentically, he also emphasizes the importance of considering the reader's experience. A great story isn't just for the writer, it's a gift to the audience. Think about what your reader will feel as they go through your story. Are they engaged? Are they moved? Hill asks. How to apply this advice. Focus on pacing and ensure the story flows smoothly. Create characters and conflicts that evoke emotional responses. Test your work on beta readers to gauge their reactions. 11. Don't wait for permission. One of Hill's most empowering pieces of advice is to stop waiting for external validation. If you want to be a writer, write. Don't wait for someone to tell you it's okay, Hill urges. He believes that writing itself defines a writer, not publishing deals or accolades. How to apply this advice. Start writing today, even if it's just for yourself. Share your work with others when you feel ready, but don't let fear hold you back. Trust that every piece you write is part of your growth as a writer. 12. Stay persistent and patient. Finally, Hill reminds writers that success takes time. He encourages new authors to stay persistent, even when progress feels slow. Every overnight success is years in the making. Keep writing, and don't give up, Hill says. Patience and dedication, Hill believes, are the keys to achieving long-term goals in the writing world. How to apply this advice. Set realistic, incremental goals for your writing journey. Celebrate progress, no matter how small. Remind yourself why you started writing in the first place, especially during tough times. Conclusion. Joe Hill's path from aspiring writer to best-selling author is a testament to hard work, creativity, and resilience. His advice, rooted in authenticity, discipline, and passion, provides a roadmap for new writers navigating the challenges of the craft. By embracing Hill's guidance, you can develop your skills, overcome obstacles, and create stories that captivate and inspire. Whether you're writing short stories, novels, or something in between, remember, the most important step is to start. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and see you all in the next video.